everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are on our way to Louisville, Kentucky, or well, up to Louisville, and I finally found an Ames oil dealer, and we're going to pick up a gallon of their Torch Drive transmission fluid. We're going to change the fluid in the Camaro today, so let's get it. Alrighty folks, we arrived here at Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts up here in Louisville, Kentucky, and just picked up my Ames oil Torch Drive synthetic transmission fluid. So we're gonna go home, drain the fluid out of the Camaro, fill this up, and hopefully this will take care of the grinding on it. It does need a transmission oil change in it. It does have 108,000 miles on it. So let's go home and get this set up and put this in the car, and hopefully it'll take care of that grinding. Let's get the Camaro in the middle of the garage so we can start draining the fluid out of her. So we're back from our little test drive with the car. Let's go ahead, jack it up. I also got some brake shoes for the front and back. I bought from another guy from our car club. These are R1 Concept brake pads. Mine don't have the roller skate pieces on here, so we'll probably wind up cutting these off. I got a 2010 and they got a bunch of brake weights on the caliper itself, so we're gonna probably cut these off, get them to fit like they're supposed to. I got the rear brakes too, and we're gonna put those on the car also today. 1LE ZL1 wheels back on the car too. What the hell, it's almost that time of the year. Car season's coming, so we'll go ahead and change those while we're at it. I am going to mark these with the paint marker. That way, when the time comes this year, I can put these back on and I know which side they came off of. I probably won't have to redo the relearn process. So let me show you here. So what we're gonna have to do is I guess we're gonna have to push these little pins out or something. I've never changed the brakes on this car, so I don't know exactly how to do it, but y'all gonna go along with me as I do this process. As you can see, I got the new brake pads in. These are really simple. Haven't come across another car that has them like that. But for some people that don't know, you just push out that pin with the center punch. You just push it through and you pull it out. And you push this. I guess you would call it like a little spring type deal. Push it down, and you'll be able to pull that pin all the way out. And you just pull the brake pads out. I didn't record this because my wife called me and I was talking to her when I was changing this. So let's get the summer tires and wheels. We'll get those put on and we'll do the other side and I'll show you how that one is done. If it's new to my channel, my wife won these 1LE ZL1 wheels last year at Camaro Fest. I found used tires to put on them this year with a card that I have as a project. The guy's gonna come pay for it. And I'm gonna buy new tires. I'm gonna buy the Nitto G2 555 tires all the way around the car. But yeah, we're gonna put winter or summer wheels back on the car. I just thought I'd like to share show you the wheels. What's on there now is a Michelin Sport Cup. I believe this is the one. No, I'm sorry. Sport Cup Pilot Pilot Sport Cup 2 tire is what I got on the rear. As you can tell, it's not a good water tire at all. They hook up pretty decent on the track, but I believe these are something that comes on like a Corvette or something. So let me go ahead and we'll get that put on and show you the lug nuts that I bought for the car. We're gonna put our spike lug nuts back on. I'm pretty stoked about that. So let's get this wheel put on and we'll go from there. got our wheel on. Once I get them all on, our wheel, go ahead and get the torque wrenched out. Torque them all down to 100 foot-pounds. I'm going to use a little nail here to stick in the hole to help knock out the pins. As you can tell, it knocks them out there a lot faster. So here's this little clip you just push down, and you just pull out your little pin pieces there. Do the same on the bottom. And just like that, those are out. So we'll just go ahead and take our center punch here. We'll just kind of push against the rotor here, and they slip out just like that. And we'll take our new pad. You can tell they got some wear on them. So we'll take that, just push it back down in the spot there. Don't forget your little shim piece here. It was on there, so it'd be a good idea just to put it back on there. That way you don't have no problems. And we'll just repeat the process here on this other side. Push it in, pull it out, drop it in. I won't push it too far, they fall right through there. Take your shim, push it in. Now you take your little lock pins here, guide pins, whatever you want to call them. Push them in there. And you want to take your like a little spring deal here, and gotta kind of work with it a little bit. Make sure you get your shim in there. You just tap it back in place there. You just repeat the process for the top.
Take your center punch here. Tap them in there until they stop. And so you see where they come back out from the factory, where they were before you knocked them out, and you're good to go. So let's get this other wheel put on, do the front brakes, put the front wheels on, and we should be done. Okay, as you can tell, the front are just like the back, so it should be pretty simple changing the brake pads. Like I said, on the back, we knock out these little pins here, push that down, slide the pins out, pull the pads out, slip the new ones in, put it back together, and we'll be good to go. So let me get this changed and we'll move on to the next project. Alright, my buddy just showed up. Well, both of them showed up. They both got Camaros. Probably know one of them. He goes by Richie, that's 550. So we're gonna go check out his new Camaro, new used Camaro that he bought for his wife. And that's my buddy Dwayne's 1LE.
But it's got a lot of.
Sounds good. Coming down the damn road, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Sounds okay for a V6. What a course of sports. Don't sound too bad. It's a 2010 thing. Mine does it too.
I can adjust them where they don't do that.
Got pretty damn close to clearance on the stereo light. See what rub or something. What happened on that?
It still has the pads though.
Oh.
I think. It might not. I haven't looked under it.
He didn't put no gas in it? Oh. Got the cutouts right there. Oh. Well, it's got no Cadillac converters. It's got cutouts. You gotta fucking unscrew the bolts on them. You got cutouts on them. Welded right off on them.
No, it had on the way here. I know. Yeah. So it's replaced the old.
Yeah, that's good.
And you got the fucking banana up there. I don't know, but let's go back inside and finish the car.